Bill Simmons is a noted Boston fan. However, he did have some harsh words for Doc Rivers. I listened to Doc Rivers on Dan Patrick this morning. He basically called out Bill Simmons again, saying that he's a fan and questioned why he got the NBA job. It was awesome. So, okay, really quickly, Shelly Smith to Doc Rivers. Bill Simmons said you quit on the team. Doc Rivers, I'd call him an idiot, but I'm too classy for that. We're summarizing throughout all the shenanigans and little bit here and there. The fluff is what I'm trying to say with their quotes. And then Bill Simmons, the truth keeps changing. When he sticks to a story, I'll believe the truth. Okay. And then Jeremiah Rivers, former Indiana Hoosier, had many tweets. I'll read you a few. My father has never quit anything in his life. He now has an NBA championship and helped in rejuvenating the Celtics. That's why he is third winningest coach in Celtics history. Those are just his credentials, but you already know this. You're the same guy who was trying to run my dad out of town when it seemed like the Celtics were down and out. Then you praised him like God himself when he helped turn things around. Where is your loyalty? You know nothing about winning, about sacrifice and being a champion. You sit behind a desk and pick on people. You are an internet bully. There is a reason nobody will side with you. They like my dad better than you. If you don't have all the facts, which you clearly don't, I suggest you sit down and shut up. Good day, sir. So, okay, really quickly.
Love it.
Jeremiah Rivers dropping elbows left and right on Bill Simmons. Whose side do you take, though? Do you think that Simmons has a point by saying he didn't want to be part of the rebuilding stage, he quit on the team, or is it just the fact that Doc Rivers shouldn't have to be in the rebuilding stage and wanted to coach a team right now?
Well, look, I mean, it's hard to take one side over the other here because I think both sides.
No, it's not. Just pick one.
Wait, it was this first take? All of a sudden, I have to take one side and you have to take another. Why can't I just say that both of them had compelling arguments?
All right, go.
Okay, so Simmons' point is that he still had 3 years left on his deal. He came to Boston, got the big three along with him, and now when the big three are gone, he doesn't want to be a part of the team anymore. And based on him going to LA, you can make the argument that that's true. But I also believe the fact that Doc has been a pretty stand-up guy throughout his entire coaching career and also his playing career. And I think he's earned the right for people to take him at his word. And when he says, there's things and there's circumstances that are outside of what people know, I feel like I'm allowed to take him at his word there. So,
yeah.
And listen, Doc is going to a situation that works best for him anyway. And if Boston feels like they're in a rebuilding stage and they don't feel that Doc is the right person to be a rebuilding coach in the process, then why does it even matter? If they were able to get a first-round draft pick for him in the process, which they did, it's an unconditional pick. He gets to go to LA, helps their situation. Boston gets rebuilding help. They have, I think, 2 first-round picks in 5 of the next 6 years, something along those lines. Listen, both teams know what they're getting themselves into. They know the situations they're in. So if Doc leaves, it's not that big of a deal unless Boston was adamant on keeping him, and clearly they weren't.
Yeah. All right, so here's my thing. I was thinking about this on my drive-in, and I thought about it long and hard. And you know what? Simmons has a point because Doc Rivers did not want to be part of a rebuilding stage. If you say that you don't want to do that, you're kind of quitting on the team a little bit. However, Doc Rivers has earned the right, as you said, and I completely agree with you. I even wrote it down in quotes, earned the right to choose where he wants to coach.
Right.
He's an NBA championship winning coach. He didn't just go to the finals. He won it. He is. If we were to take a poll for NBA players, who is the most respected coach in the league, it would be either Greg Popovich or Doc Rivers. So
they're certainly the top 2, top 3.
Yeah,
I couldn't disagree with that.
So I mean, when you look at it, it's hard to take one side because they both are making true points, not fair points, but true points. So I'm leaving it to the people in the comments. Obviously, Ben Heisler and I cannot pick one side or the other. We're asking you to.
And you know what?
So
Rick? Sometimes that's okay. It's okay not to just completely take one side over the other. If both sides have compelling arguments, you're allowed to understand both arguments. I think it's important for people to understand living in a first-take world that we live in.
Embrace debate, all right? Embrace debate. That's all I'm saying.